day 1 of February and my social media detox. I just finished filming for, oh my god, ignore my blinds, my cats messed this up. I just finished filming for January. I will be editing and uploading that video today. And I see that I have 2 comments on YouTube that I cannot open and look at, and it's actually eating me alive. Since I have no access to social media, I'm going to be picking out a book, and that's what I'll be reading when I'm kind of waiting for classes to start, or doing anything else that requires me to be bored. So I ended up picking up this book called Water Moon. It was pretty goated. Anyways, look at this sunrise. You never see sunrises where I live because it's so cloudy and rainy, but wow. So this month, let me go over the goals I'm trying to accomplish. This one is going to definitely for sure get marked off. I would love to get these 2 done as well. Maybe this one if I can. I don't know about that. And then as far as this one goes, I am pretty close. I just actually need to redo the whole entire thing. So last month I cut up my boyfriend's pants that had holes in them and couldn't be donated, so that way I could make them like temporary paper towels. I also saved this to put them in, and I'm gonna make like a cleaning solution, and it'll be like a wet wipe, so yay! 4th cup of white vinegar, 2 tablespoons of baking soda, half a lemon, 1 liter of hot water. Ooh, now I'm gonna shove the pants in. Might be a little extra liquid in there. Today we're gonna make Indian butter chicken. I've never made this. I have no idea what it's meant to taste like, so hopefully I do it right. Chop 2 entire onions. Now cut your boneless chicken breast into cubes. Yay! Diced bell pepper. 15 ounces of tomato sauce. 6 ounces of tomato paste.
Okay. Did you smell it?
3 tablespoons of curry powder. 2 teaspoons of garam masala. Salt. Ginger. 2 garlic cloves. Now mix. Yum. Butter. Cook on high for 4.5 hours or low for 6.5. Half and half. Yogurt. Yay! And then for my self-care that week, I did some nice meditation in the rare sunshine. This was actually a first for me, but I actually kind of liked meditating. I also really like the sun, so I will be doing this way more often.
You got a work thing, you got a chapter reading, it's all fun.
I also just wanted to say I usually walk to or from classes or to the bus, and it is very weird to do this in total silence. And here is some footage I took of Pookie uploading my videos for me because I cannot use social media, so he has had control the entire month of February to put whatever he wants as captions and hashtags, and yeah. I'm super nervous right now because I'm headed off to a wildlife rehab to do some volunteer work. I don't know if I've ever actually said it on this channel, but that's my goal in life, is to open my own rehabilitation and wildlife conservation center and sanctuary. But today is my first day and I'm really nervous, but we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go. Hype music time. Macho man. No, I didn't get too much footage of what was going on because I was working pretty hard, and I obviously want to respect the owner's property and animals as much as I can. But I did get to have a lot of experience with pigs and horses and chickens, and it was honestly so much fun, and I'm really excited to go back because this is what I want to do with my life, and I was very happy to be able to have such a great experience. I have some bad news. Oh, hello, bugger. He's just gonna make some biscuits on me. Look at this baby. Look at this baby. Basically, the bad news is that I forgot to work out this week. As per the rules that I discussed in my first bingo video, if you want to go over those again, go back to the video. Once I skip doing something for the weekly challenges, I do have to replace it on the bingo board. Fuck! I didn't mean to forget. I've just had such a busy February. Here's what my calendar looks like. We need to lock TF in. It didn't even cross my mind to do it. I had gotten my self-care done and then I forgot about all the rest of it, so yay! But I can say that I have hit 5 videos uploaded to YouTube, and I also did try something new. I'm pretty sure that I'm caught up on everything else, but I don't know. This video is being filmed a little bit differently. This one is a week-by-week basis instead of like doing a whole recap at the end of the month. So it might be all over the place, but it might also not be all over the place. Anyways, I just want to let you guys know that this was like my most productive week ever. Not being on social media has like been kind of a weird experience, I guess. I've definitely been way more productive, but I've also been like way more like out of the loop, I guess, and I've been getting some FOMO. I also have to say, a lot of stuff is inaccessible unless you have social media. For example, I have a school club meeting next week that changed times, and I wouldn't have known had I not been able to access their Instagram stories where they announced that. Or even the volunteer work that I filmed myself doing this weekend, I would not have known that was a thing unless I had checked Facebook to make sure they're still taking volunteers. But the fact of the matter is that social media is so integrated in every day that it's almost impossible not to use it. Even while doing this challenge, I'll have to rely on social media in order to get stuff done. But it's still nice to like not always be checking my comments and to spend more time outside and to focus more on myself and what I need to get done. I have my interview today. Might get a job. I hope. Doing some enrichment for the cats. So this little toilet paper tube that I folded up has treats in it. And if they hit it around, they'll come out. And then I'm gonna fill this up with water, put these lids in it, and they'll float treats in the water. Oh my God. Oh. So smart. Why is Cedar kind of the goat? This is my next invention. It's a tissue box where I cut little paw-sized holes and put kibble in there. Oh shoot! Oh, yes! Oh, I get to mark this off. So I did the wrong one, but that's okay because I'm doing this month anyway, so I'll just mark this off while I'm at it. Now let's mark off the right one. Yay! So I think it's pretty clear that the path I should be taking is like here. This is definitely gonna be the easiest bingo. However, this one of course relies on you guys. I definitely can nail this next month, and I can probably get finished editing a book done by the end of next month too, but we'll see. Good news as well is if I get this job, I only need to do this one. And then replace this with something else. So we're thinking. I just finished my first book of the year. This is Watermoon. It is Samantha Soto Yambao. So good. I would describe this as whimsical, adventurous, cute. Honestly, I think it's a really good book, and I think you should read it. Absolutely. Let's go mark this off and start our next one. The selected book was Cinder by Marissa Mayer. I just finished Cinder. I read it all in like 5 hours because it was really good. So I'm gonna mark it off and then pick a new book. I would describe this as dystopian, futuristic. It had romance in it, but it wasn't heavy on it. It was very plot and world building heavy, which I liked. I landed the job because I'm goated with the sauce. And this is me taking a little walk in the snow. It was very nice, actually. I really liked it. So now that I finally landed a job, the remaining money in my account can actually go towards my savings account. I have a refund from school, and instead of using that to pay for groceries and stuff, now that I have a job, I can pay for it with my job money and put it in savings, and that is enough to cross off another part of my bingo board. I'm actually making some pretty big progress over here, and that's because these are the quicker activities. Everything else is gonna take a little bit longer to do. I'm gonna leave this blank for the remainder of the month. I just finished Scarlet and I need a break from that world, so I'm going to do what I always do when I finish a book, which is present Pookie with 4 options, and he will be allowed to pick one of the 4, and I'll let you know which one. Pookie picked The Night and Its Moon by Piper C.J. Now let's cook honey lemon chicken. Half a cup of chicken stock, 1/4 cup of pineapple juice, a 1/4 cup of hot honey, tablespoon of soy sauce, tablespoon of vinegar, tablespoon of ginger, tablespoon of cornstarch, lemon juice, mince 3 cloves of garlic. Now mix.
Just watch out.
I hope it's good. This is milk and sugar and rice. This is my plate. I got a lot of sauce. I'm realizing I gave no context for what I'm doing here, so I'm right-handed and I'm teaching myself how to write with my left hand and how to use my left hand, period, and I took notes for class, all with my left hand. I'm practicing writing my ABCs with my left hand. I don't even know how to hold it. Like, that's pretty good. Now let's write something awesome. Nope, I wrote my name. Okay, I think I mastered it. Oh, that's nice. I made cakes for Pookie's birthday. Now let's make cream cheese frosting. So in my spare time, I volunteer at an animal sanctuary, and they get donations from local stores for their produce to give to their animals. They don't know that they can give the animals half of this stuff, like they can't really give them onions and stuff like that. But I get to take it home, and it just so happens to be the exact amount of ingredients I need to make chicken noodle soup, so.
I'm making scallion chicken.
Soy sauce, pepper, salt, sugar, cornstarch, chop, marinate the chicken. I don't know how to marinate. Now pound the chicken. La 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 lava, cha 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 chicken. La la lava, cha 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 chicken. La la lava, cha cha cha. La 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 la. This is probably one of the best eggs I've cooked so far. It's so good.
I gotta go back to my place. This number's been pretty flat.
I have to mark this one off, but I'm out of markers, so. Hope you guys liked this February vlog. I really like how I filmed it this time. It feels way more personal, so I'll see you at the end of March.